Okay, we'll make another little short video. I think I've just about got a basic understanding of this new movie maker. I got the video to be a little larger, not quite full screen yet, but really close. So we'll talk about the Triumph a little bit, what I have done, or got a little teeny bit done. This piece of sheet metal right here, it's a forward piece for the trunk floor. Made all that up, all the holes in the right places for the vent and for the drain and for the fuel, and getting the angles right took me a little bit. Here's the old piece that I cut out, and fits right on there. So I got my angles, really good. Did buy a couple of new tools though that'll help me in stuff like this. Since I've been sitting around and doing nothing, I got myself let's spin it around a little bit. Yeah, got a fuel tool. Got a profile gauge, a big one. It's pretty nice, and it came with a smaller one, so that's going to help me do stuff like that and get my profiles right. Clecos, just a cheapo set of Clecos, and there's even some little, I've never seen these before, they're like little clamps that are pretty cool. So, yeah, this little set of Clecos, and the tool was only, I think it was 30 bucks or something, so it wasn't too bad. And I've been wanting one of these for a while. Finger sander. This is an electric one. I figured I'd get an electric one because sometimes I may need it where I don't have air. But reviews on this one are mixed. It's a cheap one. It's 30 bucks. But anything better is over 100, 200. So I figured, well, if I'm careful with it, like they were saying, it does do the job. I guess that bearing in the end likes to go, and it may be able to adapt a different bearing if this one goes. But anyway, for 30 bucks, it's worth having it for sanding down the spot welds and stuff. And I'm also setting my welder up. My welder is capable of TIGging, and it'll MIG weld, TIG weld, and arc weld, all three. The Palcon, which is sitting right over there, that's the first generation of lightweight welders. Palcon started the trend of that type of welder. I bought that welder in, let's see, I guess it would be the later 80s, mid to later 80s. It was $2,000 back then. It was not cheap. Premium Cadillac of welders. The patent finally ran up. Miller ended up with Palcon. So that's why the Millers look just like the Palcons, but they're blue. So anyway, that's the grandfather, I guess, so to speak. But I've got the whole setup to TIG weld with it, and I was doing something wrong. I was burning the tungstens off as soon as I'd struck an arc, and couldn't figure out what's wrong. And I think I finally figured it out. I found out that you're supposed to reverse the polarity, and I don't believe I had the polarity reversed. Plus now I have a Palcon foot controller, which I didn't have before, so I don't have to scratch start it, and so that's going to help a lot. So I'm going to have to learn TIG welding. I've been wanting to, and they even have some classes here that aren't too expensive, like day classes, and I may take one. I'm certified in MIG and arc, so I'm well versed in those two types of welding, but not TIG. So I'll practice. Boy, it'd be nice doing some of the welding on this car with a TIG, because from what I understand, arc welding, wire feed, that weld is really hard. It's not malleable. Where TIG welding, after you're done with that, it's malleable. So you can work it. And so that's the advantage of TIG. So I'll see if I can get good with it in short order. So be practicing. I think that's it for this little short video. I'm going to throw it out there and see if I can't get it to be full-sized. And at least the sun came out today. I can have the garage door open. This is the first time I'll have the garage door open this year. But of course now the mosquitoes are all coming in. Talk to you later.